What's up, y'all? Jakks79 here. We are back again today with another action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the Wave 1 of the Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog Sega 60th anniversary figures, articulated figures. I'm pretty sure it was last year or like 2 years ago that Jakks came out with some bendy Sonic the Hedgehog figures. They kind of look pretty similar to these, but I was never really a fan of those. So now that these are coming out as articulated figures, I figured I'd at least give them a try. So here they are in the packaging. Packaging looks really cool. So obviously, you know, Wave 1 comes with Sonic, Dr. Eggman, Tails, and Shadow. So just like Sonic comes with a rubber accessory, Tails comes with an invincibility shield, Shadow comes with 10 rings, and then Eggman comes with Binder. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called. So here, let's spin one of them to the back here. So with this, get the world's fastest blue hedgehog. Sonic runs at top speed, uses homing attack. As you can see there, pretty cool. It does have articulation. Its head, the arms, and the legs. So big thing with these Sonic figures, I really hope I can get them into some sort of a running pose. It's always like the toughest, you know, pose that you would definitely want to get at least the Sonic and the Shadow in. But I don't think I've ever seen a figure other than, I think it was that Good Smile Sonic figure that could actually get into a running pose. So it would be really cool if these could do it. So, you know, freeze that if you want to read it. At the back, freeze that if you want to read it. Closest friend, best friend, not Donut Lord, not Chris. It's Tails, man. It's Tails. Tails is Sonic's best friend. And then we have Eggman here. Looks pretty cool. Okay. We have all of the Sonic figures out of the package here. So let's take a look at Sonic here first. It's just, that's all it is to it, man. Just, It's been a while since I didn't think I would ever see some Sonic figures that would beat the 15th Sonic anniversary Toys R Us figures, and this looks like it's probably going to continue to be the case. And the Sonic is not bad. Just the texture patterning in the ears right there. Come on, man. Give me a break. I did pick these figures up for $9.99 a piece from Target. So trying to get him into a running pose, but he's so top heavy, which seems to be usually a common thing with every Sonic figure that I've ever come across, unfortunately. So it's just not gonna happen unless you get some kind of like sticky tack or something like that. He's not gonna stay in a running pose. See, look at that. Christ. But yep. Smile came out good. At least it's a bit of a deeper indenture than usual of the Sonic figures from what I've seen throughout the decades. They said it was articulation in his arms. Whatever, sure, dude. Sure, you know, it's okay. We'll go through that in a second. Yeah, Shadow here. He's probably one that I will actually keep in my own personal collection. He came out pretty good because at first I only had a 3-inch Shadow, so this is the first like kind of 4-inch Shadow that I've ever had in my collection. So his color pattern came out relatively better than Sonic's, I would say. Product numbering on the back of the shoe there, it's a little bit annoying. Again, no really articulation in the arms at all. It's kind of some paint bleeding, some scratches right there. Okay. Again, these are $9.99 figures, so I can't be expecting the world, but I mean, I still have to gripe. Again, with this Sonic, just look at that. Look at the paint blotch right there on the quill. It's not good. It's not good at all. $9.99 or not. I mean, come on, man. You gotta have like at least some sort of a decent paint job. Tails came out good as well. Again, this is the first 4-inch Tails figure that I've ever had, so I'll probably end up keeping this one as well. Came out good. There's a spot on his leg right there. A little red spot on his shoe. Just need to be a simple white. gloves. You know, then of course he's so back heavy. It's basically impossible for him to stand up unless you kind of tilt the tails in a way so that he can just balance off of them. Even if you like try to lean him forward or whatnot, he's just not gonna balance on just his feet. It's just not happening, man. I wish that one of these companies would like incorporate maybe like just a spinning tail function. So, because I would love to like put like a little string around him or something and just dangle him off of my shelf or whatever, just to give the indication that he's actually flying. That would be cool. I don't know, for some reason just nobody thinks to do that. okay. You know. Then we have our Eggman here, probably the worst out of the four. His arm articulation is basically non-existent. He can't even turn his head either. He can bend his legs. That's about it. Yeah. So I mean, all in all, if you can't tell, I really these figures are just meh. Whatever. Definitely the star of the Jakks line is definitely going to be the majority of the Mario figures. Those are the only ones that they can tend to get right from time to time. Because we do have these accessories here. This pointy, death trap. That's pretty cool. Boom. Pretty cool. The ring here. 10. It's pretty cool. Alright, let me get a close up on that. This is the bottom here. This comes with a little peg there for some reason. I don't know. This one too. It looks like it's just screwed in, I guess. But even the paint on that, it's a little spotty. Probably my favorite out of the accessories, the invincibility shield. That's really cool. So yeah, I like that. All right, let's hit their articulation here. Sonic here, head, rotate, 360. Sure. It's not going up or down though. Very super top heavy, man. Super top heavy. Like it's insane. Arm, rotate 360. Kind of push it down a bit. Kind of push that down a bit. Leg, go all the way up, and go all the way back. Pointless though. I mean, unless you got like a string or whatever that you're trying to, you can dangle him from, maybe get him into some sort of a jumping pose, I guess. But of course, I really wanted to try to get him into like some kind of a running pose or whatnot. You can kind of pose him up. I mean, he'll stay in the pose for like a second, and then he'll eventually fall back down. But he just can't stay in the pose, man. That's about as best as you're gonna get. I mean, it's not ridiculous, especially for a $10 figure. But I just always wanted a Sonic figure that can do the whole bend all the way forward. And I know that's asking a whole lot, but just one day I'd like maybe a more high quality company like Mesco, Figure Arts, Figma to like really tackle this franchise, so we can maybe get some stands with the figures so that they can get into their running poses, whatnot. So because that's just not gonna get it. That's not gonna look good on the shelf. And now with his head like pointed down like that, it's just not gonna get it, dude. Shadow, basically the same thing, 360 degrees. Arm, rotate 360. Same thing on this arm. Kind of no elbow joints though. I didn't even notice the paint chipping on his arm right there. It sucks. Then he got a little bit of speck on his little like quill fur there too. So then legs and kick forward. It's got a peg right there. Rotate the 360 degrees for some reason. Okay, sure. Same thing with the knee. Rotate that 360 degrees as well. I wonder if you can get the shadow to some sort of a running pose here. It's plagued by the same issue, it looks like. Just way too top heavy. Just see if I can get it on that leg here. It's It's just not gonna do it, man. If you kind of like lean them, like that's not too bad if you looking at them from that angle. But if you can spin them around there, like, oh god, what are you looking at, Shadow? So I mean, they can do it. It's just not gonna look good on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Tails rotate 360 degrees. Arm 360. I'm going to be pushed upward slightly. No ab crunches in any of these, obviously. No head tilts. Running, sure. The tails actually looks good in a running pose, but without the look of his tails like spinning in the background, it's just not gonna look right. He's got to have like that spinning tail function going on here to make that look accurate to the game, or like, the shows and the movies or anything, man. So basically, you can just put him in a stationary standing pose, and that's the only thing that's gonna work. Gotta listen up, toy companies. You got to give a function or accessory. I would be good without this accessory if you give us like an alternate tail to some alternate tails to make it look like he's flying or running. FYI. Okay, then last but not least, Dr. Eggman. No head tilt. Moves his arms straight, but for some reason he can't like move him forward against his body, I guess. You can give him the best stationary pose you can give him. You just have to bend his arms, not to rest against the side like that. If you straighten him out, that's the only pose that he can do. It's terrible. Leg. There you go. Close that would want to get Eggman in a running pose for some reason. Sure, there you go. He kind of has an ankle tilt as well. Sure, why not? Yeah, there you go, man. Okay, let's take this stuff down to the museum and let's finish out here, man. Okay, and we're back, man. So now we have our updated figures on the shelf of what I decided to actually use. So you're gonna notice the Sonic here. I decided not to use that Sonic, man. Here's why. Here's this Sonic. Look at the height difference compared to this Sonic and this Sonic. It's like 2 inches shorter. So this is like a 5-inch Sonic here compared to this one. I don't know which one I don't know, man. Which one do you guys like better? Do y'all like this one, or do y'all like the old school 15th anniversary Sonic better? I don't know. I can't decide. I mean, the ear looks better. It's a little dusty. Forgive me. It has the arm articulation right there. The only thing about this Sonic figure that is just freaking impossible to stand up. I had to tape him down for God's sakes. And then the hands, I was never really a fan of those hands either. Quills, but shorter. I don't know. I might trade them out. I can't decide. Help me decide, man. Which one do y'all like better? Do y'all like the 60th anniversary for Sega better, or the 15th anniversary Sonic better? Let me know. I did go ahead and switch out the shadow, though. This was my old 15th anniversary 3-inch shadow. So we swapped that out with the 4-inch shadow here. So I do like that one better. I did go ahead and swap out the tails as well. And this is the old school modern tails. I actually like this design for tails better. He looks more mature here. That's the crazy thing about tails over the years, man. It's like they de-aged him as like the 2010s happened from like the 90s to the 2000s. He clearly matured, and then he de-aged again by the time the 2010 games began to happen. It's crazy to me. So, but I do like this figure better, though. It's just an all-around just better figure. But I do like this design better. What do y'all think? And I like the deeper orange color too. It's like they made him more yellow for some reason. And then last but not least, we did go ahead and swap out the Eggman too. That was the easiest decision right there, I think, because this is my old Eggman. It was 3-inch. You know, with this one here, the mustache looks better. Even with those crazy arms, has more detail in the glasses than this one here. Yeah, it's not even a comparison there. Even though this is the worst one out of the bunch. So yeah, man. So well, like I said, I still can't decide on that Sonic, and I post in the comments below either 60th anniversary or 15th anniversary. What y'all think? You put the invincibility shield right there, the 10 ring, the bounce, the death trap. So cool, man. So alright, so as always, thanks everybody for watching. You can follow me at youtube.com/myjakks79. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. As always, if you like the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.